The Half OK Dungeons & Dragons podcast is for mature audiences only. Listener discretion is advised. We done warned ya.
Friends, about to lose turns.
They're just hirelings.
I met these guys before last week when you recruited us. I mean, they did get to loot all those tubes. Right, they've been paid. We've been paid. It's good.
Nataleigh.
My name is Mimi. I'm a Goliath bard.
Michael.
So I'm Kyle, a human druid.
Sammy.
What? Hi, me. I am Toriki. I am a halfling trickster domain cleric.
You
Halfling.
always play short thingies.
Danielle.
Hubert Featherfoot, a centaur barbarian.
John.
I am Theo, a tiefling warlock.
I cast things into darkness.
I'm Troy, the DM for the Ship of Fools campaign.
And I'm your host, Lauren, and I play
Bianca Aricia, a young maiden.
Thank you for joining us for Half OK, Adults Only Dungeons & Dragons. We call ourselves Half OK because in addition to having our poop in a group only about 50% of the time, half of us used to work together at a library in Okemos, aka the OK. This is episode 46, the fifth installment of a short campaign where Troy takes a turn as a dungeon master, titled Ship of Fools, Part 5, Thanks for Robbing My Uncle's Grave. This is a side campaign led by Troy in a land that we started calling Frandor after a nearby shopping mall, which borders on Eastwood Towne Center, also a mall, and Dimondale, a nearby town if you're in the greater Lansing area. We are joined by special guest Nataleigh and new player John. Enjoy!
So I'll bring you up to date because this was a one shot. Ship of Fools is the campaign that's going on right now on the podcast. So that one's not done yet, but after the Ship of Fools campaign, this campaign follows Bianca Aricia, Lauren's character. Okay. I haven't figured out what the other surviving characters are doing yet, but I think everybody has a new character. So Bianca, if you don't recall, Bianca's evil stepmother overthrew the government and exiled her.
And she was basically Snow White.
Yeah, so she is now. That's why she had to flee, and she went to the Frandor Coalition of Independent Douchies for assistance because I don't know what you're going to call the monarchy that you were a part of.
Eastwood Towne Center.
So the Eastwood Towne Center monarchy is not affiliated with either the FCID or DDOR. DDOR is the other, basically, the way I have it is there's a C. On one side is Frandor Coalition of Independent Douchies. On the other side is DDOR. In between, unaffiliated territory and some mountains. So right around there is where Eastwood Towne Center is. Eastwood Towne Center, and the capital is Dimondale. And
should have been Coles.
So, yeah. Bianca led another campaign, another event in this side quest campaign in this world, and she led a group of adventurers. They killed an adult green dragon that was menacing the countryside, and other adventures I'm sure we'll hear about someday have proceeded, and Bianca is now a trusted ally of the Frandor Coalition of Independent Douchies, and she has... Shay said douchies. I'm just going to keep saying douchies forever. So the douchies, they want... The douchies are, of course, concerned with the door. At this point, Dimondale, being ruled as it is by Eastwood Towne Center, it's in a strategic location in an unaffiliated area, and Dimondale, as you might expect, is associated with the raw materials, diamonds. They have these commodities. There's a shortage of diamonds now in the douchies, in Dimondale. They're used for industrial and magical uses as well as ornamentals. They're very useful to have. The douchies are running low on diamonds. It appears that Queen, I'm not sure what your evil stepmother's name was. You can go later. She has aligned.
Granholm.
Jennifer Granholm.
I don't know. Yes.
Queen Jennifer Granholm has aligned herself with Dodor and their Emperor Dion. Who I'll say Dion.
Although I don't think Jennifer Granholm is an evil stepmother. She doesn't really have evil stepmother.
Then you can amend that later.
Ivanka Trump.
Ivanka, yeah, okay. It should be someone from Lansing. Lansing area. Who's an evil Lansing?
Think on it.
It's fine.
Is Medawar people evil?
I don't think so.
Oh, what about the Ide Corps?
The Ides are evil. Okay, yeah, so the Ides.
The Ides?
Jane,
yeah.
We'll call her Karen Ide.
Karen, yeah.
The look on.
Queen Karen-eyed Bianca Arisa's evil stepmother has aligned herself with Emperor Dion and Dodor, and they are hoarding diamonds, and they are not exporting diamonds to the Douchies anymore. So that's the background. Now that you are trusted, you've put a team together. You still have allies at Eastwood Towne Center, and one of them recently, quote-unquote, died. His name is Solomon March. He was an advisor to your father, Aricia. He died, but he didn't. He actually is... Well,
and my father, by the way, is the guy that used to do the IngCredible commercials. Remember him?
IngCredible.
Okay, yes.
Secret to
He is
Oriental
dead.
dining.
He is dead, but he died on purpose, and you know exactly when he died. And the purpose of this journey is to extract... This is an extraction. He's dead, but he has intelligence that he can provide. You have a Revivify scroll, and he also has the ability to assist you in trying to obtain a lot of diamonds that have been hoarded. There's a vault, but that's a later episode. So this is just an extraction mission. You need to go and extract him from his family crypt. Here's the map you were shown of the family graveyard. There are 4 crypts. That's the one you're going to be attempting to break into. This is the guardhouse in the center, and you know it's walled. So you know which crypt it is, and once you get in the crypt, you know there are 4 inside the crypt. There are 4, tombs. You don't know which one he's in, but you know he's in one of the 4 tombs in the crypt. That's the intelligence. You know when he died. You know you have time to revivify him. You have to basically, you know there are guards in here. They do guard the crypt. It's walled. You're gonna have to break in. You have to get into the crypt, and you're going to want to extract Solomon March and get him out, so you can get him back to the Douchies, and you can get that intelligence, and then you can plan on making the diamond heist later on. So you've all been put together on this team, and your nominal leader is Bianca Aricia. I don't know if, I'm not sure why she selected you. Maybe we can get into that. But we can go quickly
All
through
I'm
now.
saying is I think it's a good idea that you dumped those people you came over.
Right in their initial group.
And you had no problems getting there or anything. You are now outside. You are in the woods outside. You are all looking. You can see the walled family cemetery.
So are we at Eastwood Towne Center now?
Nope,
where the family cemetery is?
You're in Dimondale, just outside the cemetery. It's late. It is late. You are doing this at night after people are gone for the day, so the gate is closed. You're gonna have to scale the wall or break through a gate or somehow to get in. But you've been told that there is a guardhouse with 4 goblin guards, and they have a dire wolf that patrols the area, that patrols the yard. And so you know that. You don't know where the dire wolf is, but you're outside, and you need to decide how you want to do this, whether you want to break up into teams and send someone in individually, or if you'd all like to try to get in there. You do know the location of exactly the location of the crypt you needed to get into. So, it's up to you how you want to get there. There's gates on each side, so you can go through a gate or you can scale a wall. It's not a tall wall. It's just like a 10-foot brick wall. And it wouldn't be that hard to get over, but it's a situation where you don't know where the dire wolf is that's sniffing around, and they're very good at sniffing out people. So you're gonna have to try to be stealthy, break your way in there. Once you get in there, you understand that there are 4 crypts, which is why I have 4 cards. You don't know which one Solomon March is in, but you do understand that they're probably all trapped in some way. So you're gonna have to figure out which one is Solomon's and try to untrap and try to get in there without setting off a trap. You don't know what the traps will do, but your understanding is they're trapped. So that's where you are right now. So why don't we go quickly through, starting with Lauren, and if you could give your name and just give it a description of, you've already described yourself, I believe, but just introduce yourself once again. And since you were the leader of the team, you can kind of give idea about what kind of people you'd want to have on the team, and then they can all talk about themselves and why they're on the team.
Why they're on the team. Okay.
My name is Bianca Aricia, and I'm a druid. I'm a human female. I'm 14 years old, and I'm the princess of Eastwood Towne Center, and we're going to go dig up my dad tonight.
No, not your dad. It's Solomon.
Oh, I thought it was my dad.
You're the advisor to your dad.
Oh, advisor.
I'm the advisor to my dad.
Your dad's dead.
My dad's dead, but he's somewhere else. We're not gonna dig him to that.
Oh, we might. I mean, there's 4 crypts and we
Oh,
don't know
maybe we
which
could
one.
dig him up.
Go
I
ahead.
would like to see him again. Maybe not in the dead though.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that. Sammy?
I am Toriki. I am a halfling trickster domain cleric. I like playing tricks on people. It's kind of fun.
And why are you on the team to help me?
Because I'm good at distracting people by making tricks and...
Nataleigh?
I'm Mimi. I'm a Goliath bard. My family doesn't like the arts, so they've disowned me because they're all barbarians. And I'm on the team because I'm awesome.
Yeah. Danielle?
My name is Hubert Featherfoot. I'm a centaur barbarian. And last year my father pulled me aside and said, son, you gotta go find a herd, start making a herd of your own. So I set out to make a name for myself so I can find a fine filly.
Michael?
So my name is Kyle. I am here because my bird friends tell me that these diamond people are really wrecking the trees up there, and we got to keep our tree friends around and happy now. So I'm just going to go up there and make sure that they understand that they are not to hurt our friends.
I love trees and I love birds. I wouldn't want anything to hurt them.
John?
I am Theo, Tiefling Warlock.
Mysterious.
Pretty much. I don't know what's going on.
But you'll help me dig up my dad's friend? Bring him back to life?
I think that's what warlocks are supposed to do, but I can't bring anything back from the dead.
Well, we have a scroll we can use.
I can cast things into darkness.
You all are just outside right now. So you've been briefed. You know the deal. You can all go in, and you can send some people in. Everything coast appears clear. So you guys need to decide if you want to send everybody in to get into the crypt and do this, or if you want to go separately. And you do know, again, there's a large wall, there's a dire wolf in there, and there's guards, but you don't understand them to be out. They have the wolf out patrolling, and it's like 2 a.m, so.
I could turn into a giant owl and fly over the area and see something. Or I could turn into a wolf and see if I can make friends with the dire wolf.
I'm totally for this.
Oh, you have a key to the crypt, too. You don't have to worry about getting into the crypt.
Okay, so I have a key.
You have a key to the crypt.
So where are we at? Where are we starting at?
Any edge is fine. You're just outside. The wall is 1 square.
I mean, people could get on my back and then climb over the wall.
It's like a 10 foot.
And then
It's like a 10 foot wall.
Lift me over.
10 foot wall.
You could
Well,
chuck us
maybe
over
it
the
can
wall.
just set you over.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, do we all want to go in?
Because you all know where the crypt is, so you know you're in the right spot. You're right next to. You're pretty much right next to it. You could all jump in if you wanted to and try to sneak into it. Whatever you want to do.
I mean, we might as well all go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I can try to.
How tall is the wall?
It's like 10 feet tall.
Cool.
Pretty easy to get
How
over.
tall are you?
12 feet.
They're just like,
Over.
You can
So, you can just hop up, like...
You can easily get over.
Swing yourself
You all can easily get over it. The only issue is you just have to do it in a stealthy way because there's a dire wolf in there, and the dire wolves are pretty good at.
not stealthy to just step
over.
You don't know where the dire wolf
Pass
is.
without a trace.
Oh yeah, pass without trace. Yeah, pass without trace on us.
What does pass without
Can
trace?
you do it on
do?
everyone or just one other person?
Think I can do it on everyone. Let me
So
double check.
Toriki is looking out into
It's been a minute since I've used it.
pass
so-
without trace.
Hold on. Pass without a trace. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including myself, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
Oh, sweet. Well, let's do that before we go in there.
Yeah, good idea. Oh, I need a pencil.
So y'all have to stay within 30 feet of me as we go over this wall, but I feel like that's not going to be too far.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So everyone has had cast without trace passed on them, so you get your buffs to stealth. So
Yes.
Okay. So you're climbing over the wall now.
Are we climbing over the wall?
I mean, I think if
Was there not a
she
door?
throws herself, like,
Well-
climbs over, and then everyone else could get on my back and go over, and then she could just reach over and help me over.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not gonna fly over like you said you were and see
Yeah, I
where the wolf
guess
is.
not.
Okay. So you're just gonna go over the. Okay. So since you cast the spell, I'm gonna look at you, Sammy, to do the stealth check.
Okay.
So you just have to do a dexterity. It's just a dex check.
It says to dexterity.
It's just a dex check.
Are we only doing one stealth check?
As you go over the wall, yes. One is you go over the wall and get to the front door and then you're gonna have to use the key to get in. So one stealth check to get over the wall and get to the crypt.
For each person, or is she doing it?
She's doing it as a group, and then one is you unlock the door and go in with the key. So 2 stealth checks, basically.
11 plus 10, 21 plus 2.
Okay,
2, right?
roll it again.
2
plus 10.
10 plus your
proficiency.
Yeah.
So 14.
Okay, you guys have gotten to the door. The wolves have advantage, which is why I'm making you roll twice.
Okay.
So you got to do 2 more. You just can't don't get a 1 and you'll pass.
Okay.
Roll twice, no ones.
That is a 9. And that is 14.
Okay, so you're in. So you made it in. The direwolf did not see you. The guards have not been alerted. I mean, you have to get out later.
My card dice did not screw me.
So you're inside, and I'm going to move that because you're inside the crypt. That was pretty simple. Good job. All right.
So we didn't stop the people. But we didn't stop the people from killing all of our tree friends.
Now, I don't even know which one it is. This will be fun. So here's the crypts.
Oh.
I don't even know which. I just know what happens when I flip the card over. So you don't know which crypts you don't know which crypt they are. So you can take a look at all of them to see. But all they have on top of each one of them is a friggin' diamond. Wow. But you don't know. Maybe you can tell. Maybe you can tell by looking at them. Does anybody have good investigation skills? It's gonna be a hard one. It's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, I have perception. Well, I have perception.
Princess, did your dad's friend have like a favorite cut or something of a diamond?
I have investigation skill.
What if I turn into a wolf and I can smell and see if I can smell him through the crypt?
Did you ever smell them when you were a wolf before? I mean, I don't know. Explain more.
Well, everybody has their own scent based on what kind of soap and things they use, or if they like to smoke or have garlic.
Okay, you were good. Okay, I get it. You were very close to Solomon, so I'm going to make this I like that idea. I'm going to give you a chance to tell which one it is.
I mean, if dogs can smell like graves from the Civil War, like why couldn't wolf smell their dad's friend?
We'd have to know what his dad's friend smelled like.
Right, but I would assume that I have met him before.
Oh yeah, you were very close. He was your father's
So I know
closest
what he
advisor,
smells
Solomon. You would know what he smells like as a human, but I don't know if you ever smelled him as a wolf. If you turned into a wolf and smelled him to know what the additional smells are.
He smells like Polo Sport.
All right, let me just double check.
I guess it's better than Axe.
I was gonna say it's better.
Yeah, it's better than Slime Spray.
Actually, some of the Axe, I don't mind how.
Let me just.
It's just that the people who tend to wear like a gallon at a time. I feel like that's like either people don't wear cologne or when they do wear it, they wear like a gallon. There's like 2 settings of cologne.
Yeah. This is an investigation check. And it is an intelligence check. It's an intelligence check. So, what's a wolf's stats? Because you have to have the wolf's stats. I will find out what the wolf's stats are. You know what the intelligence of a wolf is?
No.
Oh shit, that's not good. Intelligence of a wolf is only 3. It's gonna be a tough check for a wolf to do. You might just want to do it as yourself.
I will smell the graveyard.
But don't you keep your own?
You said you know what his cologne smelled like.
Right. I mean, I would I'm just using the wolf's improved sense of smell.
But I think you keep your, because you're a druid, right?
Right.
I guess I could make it a perception check then instead.
I think you keep your own.
It does say keen hearing and smell. The wolf has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. So you're gonna have advantage on it. It's a wisdom. So I hadn't thought about this. But I don't want to make it unbeatable, but I want to make it hard.
Will you retain your alignment, personality, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores? All your
You retain
skills.
them when you change?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just what's your normal wisdom?
You also retain all of your skills and saving throw proficiencies in addition to gaining those of the creature. So you add the bonus of the creature to your own.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then you have a +5.
Yeah.
Which is +4 and +5. And you have advantage. Okay. Go ahead. Just go ahead and roll. You gotta roll 15.
Alright. Roll a 15.
15 or higher, and you pass, and you'll know which one it is. And this game's gonna be very short then.
4.
One more time, you have advantage. I'll give you a chance.
6.
Nope. Okay, so you don't know. You tried.
So I snuffle around. I get confused.
It smells like dead bodies.
All right. And not gonna lie, this is gonna be a real short game. Okay, so you don't know which of the crypts have the freshly dead Solomon in there. So you're going to have to, and you can't tell from the runes on there, really, because they're all just a diamond. So you have
let's just go.
You think they're all... You think they all have... they're all trapped.
Kick them open.
Bust open all the...
You know they're all magically trapped.
How do we know that they're all magically trapped?
You were
I
informed.
have a negative intelligence. I would still kick them open.
You know that they're all magically trapped. The room is bare. The room is bare. All there is in the room are the 4, I guess, crypts, but they're all identical, so you don't know which is which.
So they're magically trapped. Does anybody have Dispel Magic?
Oh, I do have Dispel
What, an
Magic.
Arcana check?
Arcana check would also. Yep, you could either pass an Arcana
I was
check.
almost flipping past Dispel Magic.
You can pass an Arcana check, or you can try to dispel magic.
22 on Arcana.
Which one are you doing? Which crypt are you doing?
That's the hard part.
You have to
is
do
I can
each one.
cast
So which one are you doing?
Dispel Magic.
Guess I'll do this first one right
Only
here.
so many times.
Where I'm standing?
Yeah, I guess. Whichever that. I want that tank.
So, okay, hang on. Let's narrate this. So, Thale approaches the crypt and tries to detect the trap and disarm the trap. And Thale, how does Thale do that?
Well, first I try to figure out what kind of trap it is.
Well, what motions are you doing? How are you doing it? Are you like, Are you doing a dance? The Macarena?
Anything dead in there?
Do like a hip dance?
Tell me now.
All right, so I'll tell you, because you rolled a 22, you know that this was trapped by the Glyph of Warding spell, and you were able...
Slowly step back. I know how this goes.
and you were able to disarm it, so you can open it now. So go ahead and flip it over. All right, so the crypt has been opened.
What? Oh.
But it is not Solomon March.
No.
It is instead is Lewis March. he is an ancestor. He was one of Solomon March's ancestors. You do find, so write this down, John. You found 20 diamonds. That's 100,000 gold points worth of diamonds.
Oh.
Wow.
And you get to roll D100 because you found a magical item in there as well. If you want to take it.
If you want to rob his grave.
If you want to rob the grave.
I want to rob the grave.
If you want to rob the grave, you can take 20 diamonds or $100,000, 100,000 gold points. And there is a magic item that you can also take. You just need to roll a D100. And you can take that as well. John, since you opened it, it's yours.
Yeah, sure.
He's dead anyway.
We'll let Mike carry that. 39.
39. You got a Vorpal sword.
And
You can kill a Jabberwock.
I'll describe it for you.
apparently there's a
A
gas
Vorpal
leak that needs to
sword
be fixed in the
is a
building.
magic
Okay,
item.
that's not a yay, but like, yay.
It is
to
a-
get
It in fact is I gave you a good one. This is a legendary magic item. Requires attunement, but you get a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. And it ignores resistance to slashing damage. When you attack a creature that has at least one head with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, you cut off one of the creature's heads. The creature dies if it can't survive without the lost head. A creature is immune to this effect if it is immune to slashing damage, doesn't have or need a head.
Kind of like Eric's
Blob monsters.
blobs of flash monsters.
They're always around.
They're always magically around.
Alrighty. Well, I have that.
It's also immune if it has legendary actions and it can say, no, just can't do that to my head.
Said he wants to go with that.
Or if the DM decides that the creature is too big for its head to be cut off with this weapon. Such a creature instead takes an extra 6d8 slashing damage from the hit. So it's pretty dope.
Wow.
So you got that. Alright. So you've opened the one.
So can I get excited because he found money and go kick another one open?
Yeah, do that.
I don't care. I will gladly
You're just
spread
going to
the
crack it
wealth.
open?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You're
go.
just
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
run
kick
over
one
here.
over.
You can run over here and crack it open.
Are you doing anything other than
Nope,
just
she just crack it open.
I'm a centaur,
Flip
so I'm
that.
just like,
Flip
all
it.
right, let's open these, and I just kick it.
Okay, that one opens.
I probably should have cast Dispel Magic on any of them.
It did have a glyph of warding.
He just
the
got
glyph of
really
warding
excited.
was
There's
triggered.
money in there.
That's fair.
His intelligence is -1.
Okay, that's okay.
The glyph of warding. The glyph of warding was triggered, and now I
you're
have
giving you
to,
an
and now I have to
extra
go
for
to the
that.
book and because I know what's going to happen. to
I
that
want to be
warding.
hiding on the other side of that other crypt there.
All right, glyph of warding. In this case, you didn't see it, but there are teensy weensy, itsy bitsy explosive runes inside the diamond
Okay.
that make up part of the diamond's outline. So you've unfortunately triggered an explosive rune that erupts with magical energy in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the glyph, which the whole thing is the glyph. So 20 feet, so 4 squares.
I think I'm the only one
just
with
out
last
of it.
ring.
You're the only one.
Oh, thank goodness.
You are the only one.
Thank God.
Well, they're like, go over
Next
there,
time.
and I'm like, if
Well,
I'm
now
out.
the guards will see us, though.
I'll just start.
I don't know if they will.
Well, good. Then we can make sure they're not killing any more tree and bird.
I don't know if they will. I'm going to...
Like the traveler.
I wasn't sure what type of damage this is going to do, so I'll just roll the dice and decide.
Okay.
Oh, my choice. Okay. I'm going to make it cold damage.
Okay.
You're going to take 5d8 cold damage on a failed saving throw.
Okay.
And it's just going to be a dex save, and I'm going to make the dex save same as the... I'm going to make a dex save of 13. So you get half damage if you can pass a dex save of 13.
Well, I got 6.
What's your dex?
It only comes to 8, so nope.
Okay. All right, so you're going to take 5d8 damage.
Didn't we have a... Oh, no, that was just for
And
stuff.
I'm out of the 30-foot range.
Oh, that's right.
18.
Okay.
Cold damage. So not that bad. And inside this one, and you get to grab 15 diamonds worth 75,000 gold points. And you also get to roll a D100 and get some magical loot. This isn't as good, this isn't legendary, but this is good stuff.
I let Mike have my diamonds. He can share them if he wishes.
I'll share them with my squirrel friends. They like to hide them.
Or get any... What's your favorite type of weapon? You got a +3 whatever type of weapon. So what are your preferred weapons?
My preferred weapon is my javelin.
You got a +3 javelin, so that's
Sweet.
a nice thing to have. And it's magic, so it will deal magical piercing damage because it's a javelin. And you have +3 to your... I believe that's across the board. Add that to your attack rolls. So very nice. Very nice. But yeah, unfortunately that's Karu March, yet another ancestor of Solomon March. Old Solly, haven't found Old Solly March yet.
Well, I can kick some more open.
Well, now that happened, I'm going to say somebody else. Whoever wants to jump in.
I'll do it.
I can cast Dispel Magic on one of them.
Okay, which one?
Cast Dispel Magic on this one.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on that one.
So how does Dispel Magic work? Would you describe it?
Give me just a moment. I was on the page and then I flipped away.
So is the dire wolf or the guards going to come?
Nobody knows. Nobody hears anything. That cold damage did not alert them. It was just like a blast of freezing cold air. Basically jetted right down from the ceiling.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Okay, you just got to beat you just got to beat a 14. Basically, the spell save to beat is a 14.
Okay.
So whatever the spell is that you're casting, 14 or higher, you win.
Well, I don't think we're gonna win. Because it's level 3.
Oh no.
And then what do I add? My proficiency and my spellcasting modifier?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 4 is 10.
Well, my intelligence is 0. I'm like, oh, she cast it. So I've been
Flip it over.
Thankfully, the range was 120 feet on that spell, by the way, so I didn't even know.
Ah, that's Solomon March's. Okay, so you have found Solomon March. Unfortunately, this one is the most well tracked of all of them.
Oh, good.
And you have summoned a diamond golem. That has now popped out. Okay, so
sweet.
I'll describe. You open it, and for a second there, Bianca looks in and says, "That's
my dad's friend Solomon."
So you found Solomon. Unfortunately,
what's that?
unfortunately, because they bamf out right in the center of the room. Bam! Here's a diamond golem has been summoned. So you do see Solomon in there. I'll give you a quick turn because it didn't happen right away. You sort of heard a magical whoosh or whatever.
Whoosh. I was like,
tinkles, or maybe a sound of diamonds clattering on the floor. So you have a chance now to, you've got your Revivify scroll. If you want to revivify them or try to do anything, you can. You basically have a turn.
Okay, so
Bianca, you have a turn, and who opened it again?
I did.
And you both have a turn right now.
So
before you have to deal with.
Can I do the Revivify scroll then?
Yep. He's okay. So he is.
Do you want to revivify him now in case he dies again?
In case we kill him again.
Do we just want to carry his corpse around?
You know, he's only been dead for like 3 days. I think he had 10.
So what if we revivify him now? Then will the diamond golem go away?
I don't know.
Probably.
You have to find out.
Probably not.
He knows, but he's not.
I'm gonna say no. You triggered the trap. The diamond golem has appeared. Diamond golems, by the way, I'll tell you what the hell you're dealing with.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not good. All right, so a diamond golem. These are. I felt kind of bad throwing a diamond golem at you, but I was like, I'll give him a chance to avoid it. All right.
We did so well.
A diamond golem.
Well, guys, we tried.
Is made from pure diamonds.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Diamond golems are rare and incredibly powerful. However, when exposed to light, the golem... Well, I don't know if that matters. When exposed to light, the golem emits a dazzling array of bright lights and fires beams of radiant energy at its enemies. And it's not bright in here at all.
I was gonna say
dark.
it's more not. Yeah.
So no fireballs.
So we don't want to create a...
So no moonbeam?
It's dark right now. I'll give you some more info on this. These are tough as hell. And does anybody have good art? Does anybody want to try to tell me? So that's what you know about them. Does anybody want to investigate further? Does anybody know more about diamond golems? You just need to basically do I don't know, Arcana or a history.
I can try.
Just do an Arcana or whatever you think is best, an Arcana or a history check, and I'll read you more information on the diamond golem.
I will do an Arcana.
Okay, all you got to beat is
natural 20.
Yeah, you got it. You got a natural 20. I'll give you some
25.
good information. Okay. You know they are immune to fire, poison, psychic, radiant, acid, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. They are immune to charm, exhaustion, fright, paralysis, petrification, poisoning, or stunning. They can see in the dark very well, and you know what happens when they're in bright light. If they somehow are in bright light, they can do a thing called a light burst, and each creature in 10 feet of the golem has to make a dex save, or you'll take 10d10 radiant damage. So if any bright light appears at any time, this dude could make a light burst attack, which is like a 10d10 radiant damage attack, which is bad.
Are you sharing this with us?
So you know all that, and I'm assuming since he's so smart, he probably talks about, I don't know. You know. What do you want to tell him? Because I'm going to give you a turn to tell him.
Pretty much this guy's going to be a bitch.
No.
No fire, no nothing. No light. Especially no light.
What about lightning?
No light.
Lightning's probably good too.
But it's only within 10 feet around him. If nobody's in 10 feet,
How
use
big
what
is
you
the
want.
golem?
No, the golem must be in bright light to use the attack.
Yeah, but the attack is only 10 feet around
Only
him.
on the golem's turn. So if there's somehow bright light in there that persists into the golem's turn, then it can use that.
But it's only 10 feet around him, too, right?
But then the attack will only hurt
people in 10 feet
within
around
10
him.
feet.
Yeah.
Can I cast this?
How big is the golem?
So no bright light. It is it's not huge or anything. It's just it's large, 7 feet tall.
Okay.
And can I check this?
It's a shack. It's a shack.
And can I check
Can I
this
do an
thing?
unarmed strike and just tackle
Yeah,
him?
you have your turn. So you
I
want
have
to
my
check in
turn.
there?
I'm going to check in there. I'm going to loot the thing.
You got.
You're just going to loot the thing. Alright, and then I get a turn too, right?
You got another 20 diamonds.
What if he wakes up and realizes all his stuff's not?
And go ahead and roll a D 100, and you'll get another really nice item. Because he got very really nice item. He was possible.
Okay, and then D100, so 15.
You got a luck blade.
Luck blade greatsword or longsword, luck
Any
blade
sword.
rapier,
You could be any
scimitar, short sword.
Yep.
I forgot which I could use.
It can be any type of sword you want to be feeling generous. Man, after that 20, I gotta think of more good stuff for you because you got that 20. Let's say he told you everything so fast. He downloaded it all to your brain, so you know you know everything. So if you want to know anything about this before you're attacking it, I'll just tell you all of its weaknesses. You definitely know not to have bright light around it.
Yeah, I got a thing for that real quick.
Yeah, so a luck blade is pretty dope. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. +1 bonus to saving throws when you have it on you. It's on you. You can call on its luck. No action required to re-roll one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw you dislike. And you have to use the second roll if you do that, though. And you can't use it again until the next day, so that's a once-a-day thing. You can also cast Wish with it. Oh my lord. Yeah, you can cast Wish with it fairly often. Wish is a super powerful spell. So that's dope to have a luck blade. So that was cool. All right, well, you found, and you got 20 diamonds, too. I think you've used your turn.
I'm gonna take some in a fireman's carry, even though I'm really small. And we're gonna start running.
What's your strength?
We're gonna start running towards the gate.
Okay.
My strength is
No,
-1.
I got it.
You have other party members.
Come on, help me get him out of here. We need to run.
Who wants to carry?
I'll carry him.
All right,
I was gonna say I'm small.
And you're Goliath?
Yeah.
You got plenty of strength. Okay,
We
so...
need to get out of here.
Okay.
So we're gonna start running for
Let me get everybody's name right.
Also, I get
Mimi
wish.
is carrying Solomon March. Solly March is a sack of potatoes. Like a sack of potatoes. No problemo. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's
So then
just...
we're gonna start running. Do we have a little figure to beat the
I want everybody to roll advantages. I'm sorry. I want everybody to go ahead and do the initiative roll. So everybody can have their own initiative roll. Mimi has got Solly. Everybody's looted stuff. And
No.
Well, at least it's just initiative.
so you're by the door, by the way.
My initiative is 8.
Most people are by the door, so you can run out if you want.
Okay.
It didn't make a lot of noise when the diamond golem was activated, so you don't know if...
Did it make a lot of noise when I exploded the thing?
Neither of you like.
What happened?
When I exploded the one?
Apparently not.
Okay. The cold damage, I exploded
Oh,
out.
no, that was just like a blast of cold air. It was kind of like if you were being frozen in carbonite.
Oh,
You got
okay.
Han Solo'd.
Yeah.
You got that blast.
Okay.
So it sounded more like a fire extinguisher then. I guess I'll retcon it. It sounded like a giant fire extinguisher sound.
Rolled a 6. Total.
Oh, man. Sorry, you guys. You could always run.
I got an
Well, that's
8.
what I'm doing. I'm running.
I got a 12.
Yeah, I'm running with...
What can you do with Wish? What does Wish do?
Let me roll my initiative real quick. I'm sorry.
I'm also the furthest from the door.
Okay,
so.
I'm sorry. Everybody's going to have to go back around and give it to me.
We're continue.
Time. 12, me. Go ahead. Around, what's your dex?
13.
I mean,
Oh my
your
god! I
initiative
rolled
roll.
a 12 and I have +1 of initiative, so 13.
Go ahead, Sam.
6.
Natalie?
13.
Danielle?
12.
I have to remember that I am lucky if I.
What happens on ties?
The person with the highest
Natural.
dexterity
You win then.
wins.
You win.
Oh, okay.
You win because the dexterity of this is low. Okay, so when we win... Michael?
I got an 8.
John?
10.
Okay. Alright, so the order will be... Who has higher dex between Lauren and Natalie's characters?
+1 to Dex.
I'm plus... Wait, dexterity...
That's
+3.
+3. Okay, so the order is Mimi, Bianca, Hubert, the Golem, Thale,
Thale is
not Fool, the car carrier, Kyle, and then Toriki.
Alright.
Okay, Mimi is up first. So Mimi, you've got Solly slung over your arm. You see the diamond golem. You know where the door is. What you going to do?
Alright, I'm gonna dash out the door.
You're outside.
Yep.
Just put yourself up. Just
The
go ahead.
door is open?
Yeah, you guys had it open. You guys are able to get out. So you're just outside.
Okay.
All right.
We had it open? I thought I climbed over the wall. Wait, why am
You had
I
to climb over the wall to get into the graveyard.
Okay. But now that we're
And then you
inside-
had to roll another stealth check to open the door. And you passed both stealth checks and got into the crypt without the direwolf seeing you and without alerting the guards. So the guards are all still in their barracks, which is in the
They're
center.
terrible guards.
Direwolf is somewhere out there. You've run out. We'll catch up with you later. But you've got Solly.
And
And,
Sally, when we're making a run for it.
and you're making a run for it because this diamond golem ain't nothing to fuck with.
Alright.
You all know that. Because John Bolt's so great. Because Thule was like, oh, and you're like, micro machines, everything downloaded into your brain, you all know. To run. So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm just running.
Okay, what's your, can you get to the door?
Speed is 30. 10, 15, 20.
You're out. Hubert.
So I am going to use my bonus action to cast Rage with Wild Surge. which
Supreme.
yes, which gives me the ability, because I just rolled it on Sammy's. The list is in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. I rolled so that I'm able to teleport within 30 feet of anything I can see. And so I'm going to use that to teleport past them so I don't get an attack of opportunity. And then dash. Well, I think I just teleport. So I just teleported for now out of the past him. So I didn't get an
Opportunity attack.
And then you still have an action?
No, teleporting was my action. So
you're somewhere in the room? Next to something you can see. So wherever you want to be, next to whatever you see.
Yeah, 30 feet. So
up to 30 feet. So.
And that's your action.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So now it's the golem's turn. All right. So the golem is just going to walk up to whoever's the closest and do some melee attacks. Who am I the closest to?
Mike.
The golem lumbers.
Kyle.
The golem lumbers up to Kyle.
Run, Kyle, run!
The golem lumbers up to Kyle.
Run, Forrest, run!
And does a slam attack. It's just going to try to just bludgeon you and slam you. Okay. 32.
Yes.
All right. You have 44 damage.
Let's step away from
Are you
death
still
there.
alive?
Yes.
Barely.
Barely.
It's like, what the...
I have 1 point left.
Okay.
Poor Kyle.
Oh no, Kyle.
If you get the fuck out, maybe I can heal you. But
Luckily, he hit you so hard, he thinks you're just dead. He just thinks you're dead. So he's done for this turn. He thinks he's accomplished. He thinks he's accomplished what he needs to. So you're still alive. Okay. He's crushed. He believes he's crushed you, and he's chuckling to himself. He feels like he's doing his job so well. So we'll move on to Thule.
Fail.
Fail.
Thule.
Fail.
I don't. It doesn't matter. Guess I could try Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay, what does Ray of Enfeeblement do?
Black beam of energy springs from your fingers towards the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, target deals only half damage with weapon attacks and uses strength until spell half damage from weapons that use strength their strength until the end of the spell.
What type of damage does it deal?
It doesn't do any damage. It just weakens half, basically.
And what do I have to roll? What's my DC to be?
Cons, attack save, con 15.
Con 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Considering they have a +6.
18.
So yeah.
So passes.
It was a good try.
So on a nothing happens?
Nope. It was an attempt.
You can still move. I believe you can still move. So.
Yeah, I guess I'll back off some. How fast does this guy move? 30 feet. So if I move back 30 feet, he can't get to me.
How close are you to the door? You want to go out if you're 30 feet within the door? Or do you want to stay in?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess I'll go out the door then.
Okay, so
because I'm too weak to help.
is out the door.
I'm too weak to help Mike drag him back.
Kyle.
Okay. So, Death, how far below 0 do you have to be to die?
10 hit points below, I believe, your hit point max. So you're at whatever you're at. If you go 10 points below 0, I believe that means you're dead.
Can you haul yourself up on my back?
You can still be revivified, though. I mean, as long as you're not.
If anyone knows how to remove
as long as you don't, as long as what happened to, I think Kenny doesn't happen to you.
Well, so I'm going to wish to send the golem to a different portal.
Okay.
That's up. It's highly up to the GM and how they want to do it because I'm talking about sometimes GMs will make it so you fast forward to a time when the enemy is dead, which could take you completely out of the game. The enemy could just die, or the GM can decide to do whatever they want.
Okay, so tell me what you want to cast Wish to do, and I'll read Wish.
I just want to wish him into a different portal. I mean, to a different dimension.
Okay.
Hoboken, New Jersey.
But it gives me. But I have to take 10d damage. So okay.
You have to take 10 damage to do this.
10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And there's nothing that can bypass that.
How are you doing?
So I'm -3 now.
So you fall to the floor as you cast Wish?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna let you do it. You banished the diamond golem to another plane.
Oh, failure successes. I have 3 failure successes. Let's see.
All right, so you've banished it to another plane. I don't know. You got to tell me what happens if they come back or not. But the diamond golem bamfs out of existence as you crumple to the ground. No, wish.
No,
wish.
You just make the wish.
Wish is a super powerful 9th level spell. So
just depends up to the GM, like how they could. It's kind of like a genie. They could fuck you with it. Be like, I wish him dead, and he could be like, okay, so he's dead, but like half your party members, because we're just gonna fast forward you in time to when he's dead.
Oh, I see.
We'll just say you banished. I think there's a celestial. Is there a celestial plane?
Well, there's all kinds of different planes.
Ethereal plane. You banished.
Send them to Hoboken, New Jersey.
Yeah, we always send people
which
to
plane?
New Jersey.
Which plane do you want to banish?
I'm gonna send him to. Cedar Point. No.
Any specific ride or plane? In a line?
The Iron Dragon.
Okay, on the Iron Dragon. The Diamond Golem. That's the one you stand up. Is that the one you stand up?
No, it's one of the old ones you set in. It's like one of the.
It hangs underneath the thing.
Yeah, it hangs under it. It's old. I don't even know if they have it anymore, actually.
How long? Is this a banishment spell?
Yes. So he's gone permanently.
I think I wrote that. I think
Wait.
I wrote that.
I think they come
at
back
some
after
point.
a time from banish.
No, banishment spells usually they're gone permanently.
Oh.
I remember the
Well, when it's my
stupid
turn, I'm
shoulder
gonna run
things
over and
popping up on me in the middle of that ride. It was great.
Oh, it does say I can succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. I guess I should roll a charisma saving.
It's up to the GM and whether or not it works or not.
If you're casting banishment, I'll do it.
Well, I just want to banish, so yeah.
It's a -5. to
-5
thing anyway.
perfect spell. What's the spell save on this?
I got both up here. So
What do you cast spells often? Do you cast spells?
Yeah, I'm a druid.
What's the spell save with charisma DC? Because I have to beat your spell save DC. So whatever. So I guess you would just substitute charisma in for whatever your usual spell ability modifier is. So even if
It's usually Constitution 15.
do you have a higher do you have a higher or lower charisma or the same?
My charisma's 0.
What's your con?
My Constitution is +4.
So it's showing me an 11.
So my stuff is all intellect and Constitution. That's why I chose it.
I guess because this is Wish, I'm going to let you cast it like you normally would. But he still has to pass a charisma save. What's your normal spell save DC?
My normal spell save DC is 15.
Oh, he's got to roll a 20 then. All right, he's got to roll a 20 or he's banished. Or they, whoever it is. I don't know what the hell this is. A golem.
It's a golem.
I'm going to say golem is a they. A 19, so close. So the golem's struggling.
He's fighting it. You don't want to go.
You almost see internally start to generate some light. And he's reaching out toward you because you're very close. But just as he reaches his arms out to squish you, ends up on the Iron Dragon. Just as it's going
Where the hell?
to the top. They're confused. Cut. And we don't know what happens next. Maybe we'll catch up later with the old Diamond Golem. The Diamond Golem is gone, but you're unconscious. Okay.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
You're
There's a
unconscious.
story about this sounds like a good
Right.
blog post.
Toriki's turn is up.
really
Unless you had
does.
anything you wanted to add there, Kyle. Anything?
Or I'm like, you're welcome.
All right, so I'm gonna run over to Kyle,
Kyle.
and I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
What does Spare the Dying do?
Bears.
Do you want me to read it?
I'm literally over here looking at you like, how many clerics have you played, Troy? You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Kyle is stabilized.
Okay, so how death works is, let's say if I had 10 hit points and I had full hit points, but I got hit with 21 hit points.
Yep. Anything up below -10.
Anything that exceeds your maximum hit points negatively.
At the time of okay.
At the time of death.
At the time you're hit.
So at the time
your hit
you're
points
hit,
are there,
so if I have 45 hit points,
you'd have to get
when I would be hit, my negative hit points would have to hit 40. Would have to be 45.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So that's to kill you.
DM stands for dumb in this case.
But then you fall unconscious and you have to do death saving throws.
I was gonna say, I brought this up to Eric because I was like,
Well, you ain't
it's
dead.
still Hana technically dead though.
No.
Like trying to argue.
Now, does Spare the Dying allow him to rise?
You
No?
succeed.
Is he up? He's stabilized?
I mean, he's stabilized.
So that means you don't have to make any death saving throws.
Right, like his
Okay.
HP's like 1 now.
So my
Yeah.
HP, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, then you gotta do 3 death Then you gotta do death saving throws, which rolls a 20, and if it's 10 or higher, you succeed. But if it's under 10, then you lose one, and when you do 3 under 10.
Everybody's done their turn.
Trying to keep Ohana alive. I was going to argue with Eric all day long.
So what are your preferred weapons?
Hi, friends. We hope that you're enjoying the episode so far. We are half okay, but we hope that you're more than just half okay. Or if you're not okay, we hope that you're at least damaged in an interesting way or seeking professional help, and that you have awesome friends like we do to help get you through. If you don't have your own gang of weirdos, you do have us. You can reach us at halfokdand@gmail.com. That's halfokdand@gmail.com. Don't forget the double dose of the D. Aw, yeah. You can give us a like on Facebook under Half OK D&D. Follow us on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, all the social medias. If your day could use more robot screaming sounds, as my mom calls my music, you can find it on SoundCloud under Half OK D&D. This song is called Grave Robbing and was inspired by this episode. And our love will be eternal if you subscribe to our podcast. New episodes out once a month-ish. But wait, there's more.
Hey, this is Danielle, and in our podcast, D&D Half OK, I play Horton's Glory Beard currently. And if you like hearing from me and want to hear original short stories and poetry, I started a new podcast on Spotify called Tales and Treasures. You should head on over and check it out. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, but I did the math, and I would have had like but it wouldn't have been past the midpoint.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Banishment is a concentration spell. So you cast it, but you immediately died. So it says concentration up to 1 minute. You attempt to send one. You did send.
But the wish, I think bypasses that. The wish is really up to the DM's
All I'm going to
discretion.
do is say, for this next set of turns, the Diamond Golem is on the roller coaster. But so you guys all get one turn right now. The next turn, though, the Diamond Golem is going to come back.
Okay.
From where it was. And
That's
it's going to
really
have the thrill of going over. It's going to probably be 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's 6 seconds a turn.
It's going to get to ride the whole way down, and then it's going to come back.
And when it comes back, it's going to slam into the ground.
The Iron Dragon is a
Will it have
very,
changed?
very pleasant coaster, though. It's not bad.
I don't know, man. I had a panic attack on that bitch.
I can't.
Oh, it's my favorite.
So it's going to be
But
on.
I also don't like.
I don't like roller coasters.
It's on
I had the
Iron
safety
Dragon.
bar go up on me in the middle of that ride.
Oh, God.
Nope. See, that's why I
The
don't.
thing of it is, you're just sitting there. It's underneath there. You're not
Yeah.
going to get flung out because it doesn't
No,
flip
I don't
upside
care.
down or anything.
Thank goodness.
I
or else
don't
you'd
like
be-
roller coasters, but that's
don't
one I
either.
actually like. So
And the thing of it is, the guy checked it. It was locked when we left the thing. So
Yeah, so you state your wish to the GM as precisely as possible. The GM has a great latitude in ruling what occurs in such an instance. The greater the wish, the greater the likelihood that something goes wrong.
oh my gosh,
That wasn't that great a wish.
Scary.
Banishment's only a 4th level spell. I was just going to apply it as if it was a 4th level spell. So I don't know if maybe the rules would be no, you didn't banish it because you passed out right away. But
It's whatever you
I'm going to give
want.
you a turn.
Of 74.
So
She was at 44 when she took that 92 damage, so she had negative 48. So I was trying to argue to Eric that Silhana wasn't dead because it wasn't past negative 74.
But it was past negative 48, and it's
Right.
hit points at the time.
So,
or 44, or
but
whatever.
I tried.
Yeah.
You tried.
Right.
I saved your ear and some of your hair. We could,
And your- like an
bring you back
eye.
Like a voodoo away.
Okay.
From a zombie.
Quick recap then. So that round of turns is over. The Diamond Golem has been banished to ride the Iron Dragon for 6 seconds. But the most exciting part of the Iron Dragon, so you did a favor.
Yeah. He's living his.
Who's down in Sandusky, Ohio for 6 seconds.
He's living it up over there.
Next to who?
Oh wait,
though?
if I'm
Would
just
you like-
duplicating a spell, I don't take damage. Oh. The stress of casting the spell to produce any other effect other than duplicating another spell weakens you. So I'm just duplicating a spell, so I'm not weakened. So I didn't take damage.
So none of that happened, but it did, sort of. And it's all the same.
So no, I'm concentrating, so he doesn't necessarily come back. So I'm
So-
concentrating, and so he's still on the Iron
Oh, you
Dragon.
don't take any damage.
I don't take no damage because I'm duplicating a spell.
Instead
If I
of
would
running over
have
there,
wished for him to have like a hat, which isn't a spell, then that would cause. So I didn't take no damage because I just duplicated a spell.
Okay, so instead of running
your
over there to
turn?
cast Spare the Dying, I'll run over there and cast Cure Wounds instead.
All right, so go back to whatever amount of hit points you have, and you get a cure wounds.
Well, I didn't have any hit points taken away. Wait, did I?
You had gotten hit by the golem.
You got hit one time by the
Yeah,
golem.
the
before you
golem.
backed
Oh
down.
yeah, so I had 1 hit point. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember how much.
me a dragon?
Oh, cute dragon. It feels. Hold on.
1d.
Yeah, so I'm still like concentrating,
1d8 or
so
something like that?
he won't come
Something
back.
like
Diamond Golem is gone for up to a minute. It's a minute.
It's a higher-
Up to
It's a minute.
on the Iron Dragon.
1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
You have to pay.
Yeah, I was reading some things that can go wrong, like if you're wishing for because you can wish for a magical item up to 25,000 worth of gold. So if you wish for an magical item, something can go wrong, like you're sent directly to the person who has the item.
Well, now that you have it, I'll learn Wish.
Okay, you get 7 hit points back.
Ooh.
All right, so that's the end of everybody's turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Wish for the diamond golem to
Please
shatter.
update me. Who is outside at this point?
I am.
Mimi,
am.
Bianca,
Not me.
and Theo with song.
Nobody gets it right. It's all good.
Fail.
Fail, as in fail.
We're not going to check the other
I
crypt.
will remember it.
I'll
because
come in and check the other crypt.
It rhymes with Thane, who is from Iron Man. I remember Obadiah Thane. So
It's like fail,
you're
but
Thane.
with a TH.
Yeah.
It's like
so
a lisp
outside.
fail.
It's like Dale, but instead of Dale, it's Thale.
Mimi plus Sally outside, Bianca outside, Thale outside, Hubert inside, Toriki inside, and Kyle inside. All right.
Look back inside. Is it safe to go back
Each
in?
of you who are outside, I would like to make a stealth check, which is
And you are not.
is that a dex? Isn't that a dex or what? I forget. I made it to you. Hang on. Everybody do a dex check. Try to be a 13.
Who's outside, right?
Yeah.
Mimi, Bianca, and Thale make a dex check. 13 or higher, you pass.
That you, me, or
Otherwise, the
Johnny.
wolf sees you.
Oh, John's still inside?
Yeah.
I failed as well.
Oh, wait.
I got 17.
Who's all inside? Me, you, and who's the
I'm
who's the green guy?
It doesn't matter.
Hubert.
One of them failed, so the wolf sees you now. The wolf knows what's up. The wolf howls.
Hey,
The
oh,
wolf
our
howls.
friend.
The wolf howls. The wolf sees you, and you're gonna have to deal with the wolves and the goblins now. But
I can make the
you guys can take your turns now.
wolf my friend.
Okay.
So you're outside.
But you're inside.
I know.
All right, let's start with the people. Okay, so we know
Yeah,
the
because
people outside.
there was another crypt we haven't checked.
Yeah, the people outside failed.
But we don't know that they're
I'll-
failing.
so-
Right.
I was like, oh, thank you so much for healing me.
Okay, so go ahead and do your turns. It doesn't matter now because it doesn't matter initiative order. So let's start inside so we can get outside.
Okay.
So
let's check
Hubert,
this.
Tariki, and Kyle. Go ahead, whatever order. You don't know what's going on outside, so
Nope. I'm going to heal myself too. +4. Did you add the plus on to the heal?
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, there's the one open crypt.
I think he wanted to open it.
Yeah.
Or someone did.
Yeah. Can you, can we do,
I'll just say one of you can get over there and try to
dispel
open it.
magic?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Let's dispel magic on that one.
Okay.
And I will double check to make sure you did it before I open this.
You just gotta beat a spell save DC of 13. Beat a 13, and then you can flip it open and grab whatever.
14 plus a bunch of other numbers.
Hubert's gonna run out.
You
He
get 10
doesn't want
diamonds.
to get frozen again.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's in there? Let's
I'm
see.
opening it up. Well, us three are in there. I'll share all the diamonds.
She cast the spell, so I'm gonna let her grab.
Okay. So she gets a 10
So you
10
get 10
diamonds.
diamonds worth 50,000 gold points. You also get to roll a D100,
Okay.
and you'll get
I
a
got 10
awesome
down.
piece of loot. And who's in there? It's Roberto March.
Roberto.
Roberto March.
You flip it over.
And then I
Yep.
also roll what? A D20?
Roll a D100, and I'll give you some loot. You're gonna get a nice piece of
How
loot.
did I put on
It's
this?
not as high a level list as the other two, but it's a good one. Should be a good one.
It's on Andrew.
Yeah, but Roberto's in there.
Roberto,
26.
you got a 26. You get
And then it's on the
bracers of defense,
Ooh.
which are a real classic item. Bracers
What
of
does it do?
defense. I'm gonna tell you.
Allows you to be Wonder Woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, who wouldn't want to be Wonder Woman?
When you're wearing these
Wonder
bracers,
Woman?
they're basically however you want them to look. They're cool. Like you could have them be like the Wonder Woman ones, go ching, whatever you want.
Okay.
Arm gauntlets on your arms.
Mm-hmm.
Call them gauntlets? I'm not sure. Bracers. They're wondrous. They're rare. You gain a +2 bonus to AC if you're wearing no armor and using no shield.
Oh, okay.
So great for monks.
Okay. Not as great for me, but that's okay. Good.
Yeah, you can't wear armor or shield. That sucks. I'm gonna say no. Screw that. You just get a +2 bonus.
Tell her what the rules are.
Okay.
I'm trying to
That's
make
lame.
it nicer.
It's not a good
How
item.
about,
They
how
have
about,
such cool items.
Here's an idea.
Plus
I
one.
get +1.
Plus
if
1
I
to
wear it.
AC.
There you go.
Just get a +1 to AC.
There
I
you
want
go.
to give you something. Unless you want to
Such a
reroll.
nice DM.
Unless you want to reroll.
You are.
Such a nice
I'll either downgrade the item.
It's
to
not the
+1
same
AC,
as a-
Or let you reroll.
It's not the same as a satchel of baby teeth.
Right.
Do you want to reroll it, or do you want to keep a +1 to AC?
You got a
Tattooing
bag of
kit.
pipe of German
I guess I'll
You
reroll
get a
it.
bag of candy full of
Are you sure?
blades.
I literally just rolled the exact same thing.
So it's
Okay.
It's,
So
you're
just
supposed to
+1.
have it.
So +1.
This +1. That
I
was
shit
meant
you
to
not,
be.
I rolled a 26 again.
You got a +1 to AC. That's pretty cool.
That's
Okay.
fine. I'll take it.
Okay. Moving on. So, you guys kind of took your turns in there. Who didn't take a turn inside?
Hubert used his turn to just run outside because he didn't want to get
So
cold
Hubert is
again.
now outside.
That's fair.
Toriki and Kyle are still
I was
inside.
going to say, either way,
Now-
Turkey was going to put them on because they look cool.
Who's outside? Mimi, Bianca, Thale, Hubert. Whoever wants to roll initiative has the highest dex, best initiative roll. Go ahead and roll for that group of you four outside. Plus
I only have +1.
Solomon.
I only have +1. Okay. That literally landed outside. That was impressive.
Yeah, it did. 19.
The goblins heard the wolf. The goblins are just outside the gate. Let's just say y'all. I'm going to put everybody outside. Everybody's outside now.
Okay.
Everybody's outside.
They want to like hide inside the crib before we all get killed.
No, I think you guys. Okay.
I may be tricky, but
So there was the
I don't think I've done
barracks.
much of anything tricky yet.
There's the crypt you guys just went in. And there's a couple other crypts over here. There's always other crypts over here, too, if you want to deal with those later. You just know everything is warded, just like it's going to be the same situation as the other ones.
Which could be fun.
Which could be fun. The wolf ended up being kind of far away, but it heard you, so it ran a little bit. So it's here. Let me say it's like here. And the goblins all got out, and they all ran a little bit, so they're
Are we
all...
all grouped like right outside this crypt? Or?
They're all like here. You guys are all just... Yeah, you guys were on your way out. You know, you guys were running to get out, so...
Is the diamond golem back?
No.
Diamond Golem will not be back
Okay.
for another, 9 turns. As long as you continue to concentrate on that.
So I can't do anything else.
You can't make friends with a wolf.
Ooh, terrible. Awful, man. Okay, so it goes all of you, then the goblins, then the direwolf. Okay. So to get out, it's going to take you a turn to get out because you're all close enough. So you guys can all jump the fence if you want to and get out of there now.
Well, yeah, I don't know why.
All right, so you've all jumped at the fence to get out.
Is that
I'm
what
not
we all
gonna
want to do?
If you want
I don't care.
Unless you want to fight.
I'm not
We
the one in
need
charge.
to stop them from hurting our friends in the wilderness.
You see a dire wolf and 4 goblins.
Isn't
it's
a
up to
wolf
you.
your friend?
Well, we
Cast
can.
Fireball.
And you know the Diamond Golem will be back in 9 turns.
They're enslaving our wolf friends. We need to kill the goblins.
4 goblin guards, 1 dire wolf are chasing you down.
Well,
And you can
Hubert
assume that
doesn't
they
like
call.
wolves.
You can assume that they might want to call for backup. They haven't yet. You haven't heard them screaming for backup or anything like
I
that.
have speak with animals because I'm a druid, and much like my
So you all can take your turn. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try to talk to the wolf and be like,
We just want to
save the world. And I have my dad's friend, and we're gonna save him. He's dead. We're gonna bring him back to life, and you should help us, not hurt us.
Okay, what do I do
I don't know.
to resist?
Well, I can just speak to animals, and I have proficiency with animal handling.
I think it's if they
Just tell me what I got to roll.
it's a wisdom roll. You have to be
I might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for me at a deal's discretion.
she has to beat your wisdom.
Go away. Don't help the goblins anymore.
Or turn on the goblins.
Oh, that's being animal.
Yes, fireball.
That's animal friend. Are you trying to make him animal friend, or are you speaking with animals?
I'm speaking with animals.
Okay, I'll look at that.
I think it just means you can talk to them.
I just want to cast Fireball.
I'm gonna try to convince the wolf to be friends. And
Yeah, really pretty and nice.
Alright, you can definitely talk to.
Likes me.
Okay, it's a persuasion check then.
Oh, it's up to the GM's
You can
discretion.
speak to the. You can speak to the wolf. The wolf understands you.
I have +5 persuasion
And
animal handling is proficiency.
you need to make a persuasion check, so I just have to kind of. All right, hang on. That's fine.
So I roll my
Do you have to roll on this?
d20. I don't know.
To
For what?
persuade, yes.
To speak with animals?
Must-
It's
I-
up to
What do you want
you.
persuaded to do?
Persuade. To turn on, to not chase us, and to turn on the goblins.
Charisma is
and be nice to
persuasion.
us. Or at
Okay.
least to stand down and not attack us.
Oh, charisma's persuasion?
Yeah, at least on mine.
Okay, I'm gonna make you just roll a 12 or higher. 12 or higher persuasion check.
Oh, yeah, charisma's persuasion.
19.
Okay.
Woohoo!
You've persuaded the direwolf
Yay!
to want to protect you all and attack the goblins.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm friends with her.
Let's just go around to not Sammy, but Toriki. Toriki, you're up.
All right.
The direwolf has been persuaded.
It's been persuaded.
I
Okay.
can't target that aerial fireball.
So I think what I'm gonna do.
The cemetery is in a city, but it is
Okay.
behind a wall.
Okay.
So do with that information what you will. You know, there are homes and closed businesses in the vicinity, but nothing real close. It's like a park, so it's surrounded by lovely trees and things of that nature. So nobody lives right around it.
Protect the trees!
If you were to make a huge ruckus, or the goblins were to, I don't know, shoot off a flare or whatever, they would be able to, alert people.
Will be after us.
They're not. This is not a high security area. They're just guards there because they don't want people to come in and loot. They're not expecting someone to be great.
Well, I wouldn't want people
stealing someone and fleeing and
stealing bodies.
come in and loot either if I was
All right.
burying that many diamonds with
Yeah,
them.
really.
I'm gonna channel divinity, invoke duplicity, so I create a perfect illusion of myself. The illusion appears in an unoccupied space that you can see within 30 feet of me. As a
Okay,
bonus
great.
action on my turn, I can move the illusion up to 30 feet to a space I can see within 120 feet of me.
Here, place your illusion.
I think I'm gonna put it not too far from me, just to kind of make it look as though maybe I dashed it.
Great. And the illusion looks like, and
It looks just like me.
okay.
For the duration, I can cast spells as though I was in the illusion space. So basically, I can make it look like the illusion is casting it. Additionally, when both you and your illusion are within 5 feet of a creature that you can see the illusion, that can see the illusion, you have advantage on attack rolls against the creature, given how distracting the illusion is to the target.
You, the non-illusion, have advantage.
Correct.
Got it. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool. Mimi,
Alright, I'm gonna jump over the wall.
you're gone. You
Yep.
take Sally with you?
Yep.
Okay. No problem for you.
Alright.
You're out.
I mean, I guess the other thing I might do is pull out my sword, but that's it.
Your sword's out. Okay. Hubert,
He's gonna try to get over the wall too.
hop right out.
He's very afraid of wolves.
Kyle.
I'm still concentrating, and I'm going to stay there.
Fail.
Should I be bad?
Go for it.
Don't hurt our tree friends or the wolf!
I'm not trying to hurt the wolf. Baiting, I don't know how this... The way that this is worded, it sounds like it can target multiple, but I'm not sure because it doesn't specifically say.
What is it?
Enthrall. Maybe I'll try enthralling the goblins then.
Enthrall.
You weave a distracting string of words causing creatures of your choice that you can see within range and that can hear you to make a wisdom saving throw. Any creature that cannot be charmed succeeds on the saving throw automatically, and if you or your companion are fighting a creature, it has advantage on save. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on wisdom perception check.
So it's basically any creature you can see that can hear you.
Pretty much. So I can turn around and tell them just
Yeah.
go away.
I would argue that since you are fighting, they have advantage on these saves. What
We
do you
haven't hit
say?
them yet. I'm okay with that.
I think you're in a fight. You're in a fight. You're not actually in melee range, but you're fighting. They're about to try to attack you. So, okay. So you have cast Enthrall upon all four of them?
I guess.
Anybody within 60, anything within 60 feet.
Yeah. They're pretty much all within.
Okay, do you want to cast it on the wolf too?
No, she's already got the wolf under control, so.
Okay, so
I'm just trying to get the goblins under control.
So each of the goblins has to make a
Wisdom
saving throw of what?
15.
15? Do goblins have any... I'm just going to say they all have 0 and 2. They have no bonus. They have no bonus. None of them have a bonus. They all have to get 15 or higher. Right?
I guess.
Okay. Okay, the one on the left passes is not enthralled. So the farthest left one, not enthralled. Next one, I'm going left to right. Not enthralled. Not enthralled. Enthralled. So the one right next to the wolf isn't in your thrall.
Isn't?
That one. That one is in your thrall.
Okay.
So that individual goblin is in your thrall. The other 3 are not in your thrall. So now what? Let's just see. Yeah, charmed. So let's just go back through charmed.
Have them try talking the other ones out of fighting. They're not doing anything here.
So
Come
charm,
on.
I think you can instruct. I think you can instruct.
I was gonna say maybe I should have used charm.
I don't think you can make a huge ask when you're charmed, but you can make an ask. What do you want to ask as part of your charm?
We're not doing anything wrong here. You guys are free to go. We're here to help. We're your relief for the evening.
Oh, okay. that goblin is just nodding. The direwolf behind the goblin is
like,
the goblin says, well, he looks at the goblin. And
you guys just startled us, so we were like, ah.
Okay, so you basically turned this goblin and the direwolf into Shaggy and Scoob.
Right.
The other 3 goblins don't know what's going on. Okay, cool. And that goes around to the goblins then. So, goblin that you enthralled just doesn't think anything is going on that's too crazy. Doesn't really do anything. Is happy to see you, really. And starts petting the direwolf, who's on its haunches, kind of like. It's not mad at this goblin because this goblin seems pretty chill. The other 3 goblins, though, they are going to.
I tried.
They see a ton of you, and they're not real excited to attack you, so they're going to make ranged weapon attacks.
We're here to.
And they have.
We're just here as replacements. You're out for the rest of the night. Come on.
I'm going to say they all have crossbows. And they're all going to fire. So crossbow wielder, number 1 guard, attacks. Who's this?
I think that's Mike.
Kyle. So Kyle's getting 1. Who's the little ones that you, Toriki?
That's me. That's Toriki.
Yeah.
Toriki.
Kyle, Toriki. And then we'll see again who number 3 attacks. Okay. Kyle, get back.
What happened to Kyle?
Kyle, you get a crossbow bolt shot at you.
You just got healed.
What's your AC?
13.
All right.
I tried, and I only got 1 of 4.
13, you said? Okay, so 1 crossbow bolt fired at you.
I almost said the wrong character.
Miss.
Yay!
1 crossbow bolt fired at you. What's your AC?
15.
Ooh, crit. I critted on that one.
Straight to the heart.
Straight to
I'm not going to roll it again. I'm just going to double the damage.
Straight to the head.
It's like a Bon Jovi song.
8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Crossbow bolt.
That's not terrible.
Hits you in the shoulder. Not a great shot. Not
There
a
is
terrible
a 20 is a crit.
Yeah, I doubled the damage. Okay, fine. Dead center, chest, but only 8 points of damage.
It didn't kill me.
It just missed your heart.
Just barely missed your
The goblin's like,
Right under
kisses the crossbow.
Head.
The goblin's so full of himself. Goblin number 3, seeing what just happened, thinks, I can do that too, and goes after Kyle, so it's a 13.
Yeah. Got poor Kyle.
You've been hit for 4 points of piercing damage, Kyle.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, now it's on to Goblin in Thrall, who didn't do anything, and you didn't direct him to do anything, really. Right? You just said,
Hey, we're here for you. They're here
the Goblin
for
says,
our
hey,
replacement."
they're just visiting relatives. I'm assuming. I don't know why I'm assuming that, but...
We're here to lay leaves on their graves.
And then the direwolf, it's the direwolf's turn, and the direwolf was instructed to protect you and attack. So the direwolf is going to bite the closest one who is not...
Not petting it.
Moves over and is going to bite Goblin number 3, who just got Kyle.
Yeah.
And considering he's come up from behind, that should be an advantage.
Okay, here's a bite. Gotta beat 16. Ooh, a critical fail. So the direwolf bites its own tongue.
Cool, buddy.
fail. That was a critical fail and bit his
It's
own
even
tongue.
worse that I'm envisioning it's Teddy.
And that's it. We're back around to the remaining
Alright,
crew. So
to me.
Bianca.
So, I need to get over the wall. So I guess, and I can't jump 12 feet. So I'm gonna turn into a giant owl and fly over.
And then cast enlargement. So she's now the size of Mothra.
You're out?
Yeah, so now I'm an owl. Giant owl. And
You can come land on.
Yes, I'll fly over the wall.
See, you polymorph yourself into like a giant ape, and then you turn around and cast enlargement, so now you're gargantuan size. And
Toriki, you're still in there.
Yes.
What do you do? Bianca has flown out as an owl. She's out.
You've gotten a crossbow bolt to the chest.
I have.
Oh, and I'm carrying my cloak and my quarterstaff and my talons as I fly out.
That's
So
fair.
you're not naked.
So I'm not
Sick.
naked.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any way that I could try to climb the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can climb the wall.
Okay.
You can leave any time from where you're at. You can get out. So you're out
Climb the
too.
wall. Oh, then why did I change into a giant owl?
She's a halfling, though. She's tiny. It's 2
That's fair.
feet.
So
That's
it's
fair.
like 24 feet.
Well,
Do you want me to make you roll? Okay, roll an athletics
well, I'm
check.
debating. I'm like, do I
Beat a
want
10.
to?
Roll an athletics check, beat a 10. And you can get
I'm
out.
debating if I want to try to escape or if I want to just fight.
It's not a hard wall to get over, but I mean, you are a halfling, so yeah, you got to do a 10 average athletics.
That would be fair. That
Or
would be
stay and
fair.
fight. 'Cause if you guys want
That would be
if you
fair.
guys want to wipe them all out and loot the crypts, you can try to do that.
I'm going to tell my goblin to go home and go to sleep.
Oh, since Kyle got hit, did that break his concentration on keeping the golem back?
No.
Man, you got some good concentration.
Thank God.
It wasn't a crit.
Okay.
Yeah, when it appeared inside when it came back.
Yeah. Appear back where it was banished from.
If you really took a bad hit, I might make you shake your concentration, but I mean, I'm assuming you're pretty experienced in hold concentration.
Of course.
Had not your first crossbow bolt.
This
All right.
isn't my first
You've been pierced.
goblin crossbow.
I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Cool.
So I create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration. When I cast a spell, I can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet.
Yeah.
On hit, the creature takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. And then as a bonus action, I can
Move it and strike again.
Yeah.
Yep,
Are
I
you
remember that
moving
one.
to be within 5 feet of somebody?
Here, we'll just make this your spiritual weapon. And
I
you
can't reach any.
you know. Oh, which one do you want to attack? Because
Um,
you guys know these are the 3 to attack. You know, this is
Right.
Shag, that's Scoob, and there's the 3 guards that are
right.
actually attacking.
which one shot at me?
Oh, it went that one.
That one shot at me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attack that one then. Oh yeah, and I'm making it look like my illusion is the one that's hitting. Good.
So you are attacking with your spiritual weapon. Okay.
Yes.
Armor class 16. So do your attack and beat a 16. 16 or higher, you hit.
Well, let's see, 5 plus.
Oh yeah, I mean I guess that is a miss. It's a 16.
There you
armor
can
class.
yeah.
Now
Yeah, that's good.
you missed. Do you move it now, or did you have to hit to move it first?
I think I can choose to move it. if I want.
Yeah, you can choose to move and attack either of the other 2 guards.
Oh, I can personally move an attack?
You can make the spiritual
Oh, I
weapon
can make the
move
weapon
5
move.
feet. I believe you can make the spiritual weapon move and make another attack with it right now.
I mean, can I just make an attack? the
You
same
can't
way?
attack the same one.
Okay.
You have to pick one.
Okay.
So you can move here and attack him, or move
Yeah,
here and
I'm
attack
gonna
them.
move an attack. Yeah.
That one. So you 16.
Even worse, 4.
Okay.
So right now this ghost sword's just like flying around but not hitting anybody.
Yeah, what's your spiritual weapon?
Like, what's those fly?
I think probably a big sword, but let me check because I know you can have it look like
It's a wet noodle.
Sword, halberd, you name it.
It's a pool noodle.
It's a pool noodle. Just a pool
Flopping
noodle.
around, not hitting
You can
anything.
make it like look like whatever your. I guess for now we're gonna go with a sword, just a giant sword.
Pool noodle.
Okay, so
I kind of like the idea of a giant pool noodle, though. I'm not gonna lie.
both times the sword does hit, but it doesn't penetrate their armor.
Okay.
So it just has cool
Just
ghostly.
bonk them.
Cool ghostly.
really
like-
is.
It's like, you know, whenever you get like a those balloon animals,
Yes.
or it's like at the Ren Fair. It's just
Now-
Yeah.
Was that a spell that you can attack now, or is that your action to cast the
That
spell?
was
What's that?
casting time is 1 bonus action.
Yeah, so you can still do your own action now.
Okay, So then, can I run up to the one that hit me and hit him with my sword?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. I say like this die isn't gonna fuck me.
Yeah, run on up.
What are the odds?
17!
That's a hit. How much damage to G2?
I don't even know. What the hell does a short sword mean? Short sword, 1d6.
And you're proficient with it?
Yeah.
So plus your proficiency.
I was gonna say, it's also considered finesse, so I could use my dex anyway.
Or your dex, yeah.
Why can I not find
this one? It's this one. This one's got the juju.
How do you know it has a good juju, Lauren? 3.
Plus your proficiency bonus?
Plus
either your
3.
strength or your dex.
Definitely plus my dex, because I have 0. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8.
Okay. So 8 damage to Goblin 2. Okay. Goblin 2 is not dead. Goblin 2 was, however, badly injured.
Yes.
You give him a good slash right through the center of the chest.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Who's still in the...
I'm in
inside?
It's Kyle, Theo, and...
So Kyle, you're up.
I don't know.
I'm not sure who that who is.
I don't know either.
I put it on there. I don't know who it is.
You know, it's even great when he is.
Kyle, you're up.
It's a rando.
You're still concentrating. You're still concentrating on the spell. That was not broken by the...
I also thought my spiritual weapon should be like a giant balloon-looking sword.
Balloon sword.
We can make it that.
Okay, it's gonna be a balloon sword.
It made a cute balloon noise each time it hit him.
Yes!
Squeaky.
I love it.
And their hair started to stand up just a little
Right,
bit.
just a little static.
Yes!
Just like a little static.
But just a little.
Wear the balloon on your head and make it.
So to recap, it's just Goblin 1, 2, 3. Goblin 2 has been hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast. So I guess this is gonna break my concentration.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip
You broke your
on
concentration.
him.
Okay.
Yep.
You cast Thorn Whip on G3.
Yep.
Okay, what's Thorn Whip do?
You create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command towards a creature in range, which is 30 feet. Make a melee spell attack against the target. If it hits, I do 2d6 damage, piercing. If the creature is large or small, you can pull the creature 10 feet closer to you. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Okay. It's got to be a 16.
17.
Alright. How much damage?
2d6. So
Plus anything?
7 points of damage, and I pull him 10 feet closer.
Okay, we're outside now with Mimi and Sally, Bianca, Thale, and Hubert. And you guys know that you just have to basically run it in a certain direction and get to the pickup point. The pickup point is ready. But you are hearing behind you don't have everybody with you. So you gotta decide what to do. Who's outside though?
Wait, so it's
You're all outside. So you have
it's
to
just Bianca, Hubert, and Mimi who are beyond the gate.
Over the
Mimi
wall.
and Sally, Bianca, and Hubert. Thale, you're not inside, are you?
I'm still inside there.
Oh well, Thale, then you go. It's your turn.
Oh, what do I want that goblin to do?
Commit suicide.
Complete
Yeah,
suicide.
you can command the goblin to do something if you want to try to make an attack.
You can attack one of the other goblins.
Which one's in the worst state?
Well, the one on the left has not been hit. They were both hit, I think, for 8 points of damage, and this one was hit for 7 points of damage. So they both were hit, and they both were damaged significantly.
Oh wait, who's this guy?
That's the goblin. He is
That you
That's
hit
the other
and
goblin.
pulled
Yeah.
closer.
the other one.
The
Oh,
one that was hit for 7 that he pointed out was actually me.
I'll make the goblin come over here and hit his other buddy that's attacking our friend there.
This one here?
Yep.
And this is bad goblin,
Not
bad goblin.
Yeah.
Me.
Turiki, direwolf. Okay. So
That is so
guard, attack, guard. Okay. Guard, attack, guard.
Guard on guard.
Guard and guard.
Don't attack our friends.
Just gonna slash with the short sword. Guard. Yeah. Okay. Hits and 1d6 plus 1 piercing. That guard kills the other guard. This guard be dead.
Suck it, bitch.
That guard be dead. Do you have any other thing to do?
I have to still keep saying the words to keep that guy going, so I can't do anything else.
Okay. Now we'll go outside the gate then. We'll go outside the walls. And Mimi and Sally are out there, Bianca and Thale, and you have to decide what to do. You know,
I'm still outside.
not Thale. Hubert is out there.
Should we
You're outside.
Let's revivify Saul.
Did you take his body with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mimi's
Oh.
been grabbed.
Oh, okay.
I've just been holding a corpse.
Like, it's time to smell.
3 days old.
Okay, so you pull out the Revivify scroll.
Yeah, I pull
How
out
do
the
you do
scroll.
your old Revivify? What's your stylistic way
I
of
don't
revivifying?
know.
Bringing someone back to life?
Do the Sacha slide.
Well, feign death is one of my favorite spells. So have experience with things that were dead and coming back from the dead. So I give him a little kiss on the lips and then wake him up.
Oh.
All right.
Well then.
Okay, so Sally wakes up.
I'm guessing you turn back into a human. You're not like pecking his face.
Pecking his face.
Sally wakes up, and the first thing he sees real close is your face, Bianca. He says, oh.
And I look like
The plan
Marilyn
worked.
Monroe, but with raven hair.
He says, oh, Bianca, it's been so long. He just gives you a big hug. He missed you. He missed you. He really did. Oh, Bianca.
So sweet, I could cry.
You're here, you're here. We have to get away.
Yeah. Well, there's like half our party still inside the graveyard.
Did you?
He looks around and says, we have to go. Don't you know about the traps? There could be a diamond golem in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we took care of that.
About that.
Was the diamond golem unleashed?
It was. Yeah. We probably should have brought her something.
Yes. So he's up. He's ready.
Okay. Is he like fully healthy or is
He's up. He has like 1 hit point or whatever.
Okay,
but
because he could like ride on me if he needed to.
He'll
He's
jump.
feeble.
Yeah, he needs help.
Yeah.
He needs
Okay.
help, but you can easily take him along with you, and you just have to basically once you guys run away. I'm going to say you are away. You just have to decide when.
Okay.
So should we leave our friends and run, or should we?
Friends, about to lose turns.
They're just hirelings.
Guys, before last week when you recruited us.
I mean, they did get to loot all those tubes.
Right, they've been paid. We've been paid. It's good.
There's a diamond golem. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, that was my turn revivifying him, so someone else can decide.
Yeah, and also all he wants to do is get out because that was the whole reason he.
Well, he
Intended to die.
gets on my back and he spurs me, so I'm like, well, let's go.
Okay, so you're running.
Yep.
All right.
So get you away.
Hubert and Sally disappear toward the choppa. You guys are getting to the choppa.
Nice.
Take off to the chopper.
Well, you guys are almost done killing those goblins, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be right behind.
Well, we're gonna go do some more raiding.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Gotta make sure the trees are safe.
So
We're gonna do some more
So Bianca
crafting
and
after
Hubert are
this.
down. Mimi, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run with them.
Okay, so you're gone too. So we'll just say you guys are in the chopper now. You made it to the chopper.
Oh, in the chopper.
Bianca, did you run to the chopper?
I don't know if she'd want to leave the party behind, though.
Maybe we could pick her up and grab her.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
carry her.
Bianca.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do that.
Are you resisting hard?
I'm like, oh no, what about our friends?
Time to go.
Bianca's like, what about our friends? Maybe was like, don't be an idiot.
All right, so they've all split. So Mimi and Sally, Bianca and Hubert are all gone. Thale, Toriki, Kyle, you're still in the mix. Yeah, okay. So I think it was like 2-3 turns that the golem was on the.
3 turns.
Yeah. Okay. So the golem got to experience
Maybe
to the
he's very
top of the hill, going down the hill, and probably
going into the cave.
going into the cave. So in the cave.
And then he really.
Do you want to describe anything else about this? I would love it.
So he's like, whoa, oh my goodness! And it's dark. Then all of a sudden, he's back into the
Crypts.
crypts and is sad. Oh, I want to go back on ride.
Yeah, the golem looks around. It's a mess in here. But there's still one crypt. Okay. I better chase him, though. So next turn, he's popping out.
Yeah.
So next turn, he's going to pop out.
How fast can he go?
He can dash fast enough to get out the door. So he'll be out the... We'll say he's out the door. He's ready. He's ready for action next turn. But you have a turn. You have a turn right now before the golem bursts out
I have
the
2
door.
wishes today, so.
Oh.
Because you roll a d4 and -1.
Yeah, that luck blade was
handy dandy.
All right. Okay, so go ahead. You guys just have your turns now. Whoever's still out there, Thale, Toriki, and Kyle, you still have your turns.
Okay, so I'm going to attack him.
Did you guys talk in advance about how long you would wait once you got to if you got split up?
Bianca, did we?
So Bianca, how long are you willing to wait? They should probably know this.
We'll wait.
Forever. Till dark.
So she told y'all no one left behind.
We're like the Marines.
Well, I would say no one left behind. The mission of saving my country is the most important thing. But she has a very soft heart, so she wouldn't want to leave him behind. Okay. She didn't think she had.
I'll check
on you. She's loyal to those that are on the other side.
So if there was no immediate threat for them, which there's no one chasing them at the moment, and Diamond Goblin's not on the site.
So far, so good. Success.
She'll be content to wait there, and she'll just catch up with Uncle Saul.
All right. Okay, cool. Okay, Thale, you're up.
I'm going to have the goblin come over here and attack the other guy that's in front of me.
Okay, so guard on guard once again.
It's like, quit fighting our friends.
Oh, a crit. That guard is dead. That guard is most certainly dead.
Ah, bitch.
So this time, he just basically drops the sword, punches him, and he smashes back into the door, slides down. So
I'm going to go around the other side of the tomb, though, so when the golem comes out, I'm going to be on the other side so he can't see me, though.
Was that your turn?
So, have him do that, but I can't. Are
you going to move?
Where are you going to move to?
I just want to move to the opposite side of where the door is of the
Where's
tomb.
the door of the tomb at? And I'm like...
I don't want to be on the side of the doorway.
The golem is coming.
The golem is coming.
So it's probably good to vacate.
Perhaps.
See, you got range now, so you can get out of there, too.
So I'm going to use my turn as I'm leaving. I'm going to turn to a bird, a hawk, and fly away.
Kyle split.
Now you can also retreat without having any advantage attack.
What's up?
I was going to say, I guess I'm... Okay.
There's less people here killing trees. I'm okay now.
I'm just going to ask a question. So, can I climb the wall and have my spiritual weapon attack, or no?
Yeah. You can have go ahead and have the weapon attack and climb the wall. Sure.
Okay, so the spiritual weapon is going to attack the one guy that's still left.
Okay.
So the giant balloon sword is going to attack.
Roll it.
Monk.
11 plus 3 plus my spellcasting?
Yeah.
So 11 plus 3 would be 14, plus 4 more would be 18.
It hits.
Oh.
And how does the balloon sword hit? Spiritual balloon sword.
I mean, yeah, it obviously bonks him, but
But it's really charged up, so when it bonks him, he gets zapped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All that static electricity from your 2 misses is built up.
Yes.
So now it's going to get
Let's see,
electrical
on a
shock.
hit, the target takes force damage of 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
Which you said was 4.
Yes, so 4 plus 4 is 8.
Okay. Right, that's a heck of a bonk. It's not. You didn't kill the guard. But the zap causes the hair on its head to fly up and its helmet to fly off.
Okay.
And you hear, and for some reason, you hear like a clown nose honking.
Yes. Yes.
Really weird. Really
Super
weird.
weird.
I'm gonna add some sound effects to the
Yeah.
And I'm gonna climb the wall.
So you're out. Just roll me an athletics check. Beat a dex of 10.
Okay.
Or else you're gonna fall back down in there.
13
You're
plus
out.
2, so yeah.
Toriki's out.
Does my... Oh, I don't know. Does my duplicate follow... Well, I can have it follow me. It has to be within 120 feet of
if
me.
you cast spiritual weapon, that's concentration, so you would have dropped the duplicate.
Okay.
The duplicate.
That's fair, yeah.
Because you're gone. So it is just now Wolf and other goblin already had a turn. So it's Wolf's
Someone
turn.
should save the wolf. It should come with us.
Wolf's just going to try to clean up.
Is my
Wolf
spiritual
is
weapon
sad
still just
because all its friends ran away except for Thale.
Is the floating
And the
balloon
nice
sword
goblin.
still there? Just chilling?
Is the balloon still there?
Is it still there?
As long as you don't break your concentration.
Well, you probably break concentration once you...
I would say once you're
outside.
outside, it's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
The balloon sword is.
So we just hear a loud balloon pop.
Pop.
It should do some damage as it blows up.
Right.
Alrighty, the direwolf is gonna attack.
Okay.
Plus 5 attack roll. Misses.
Yay.
And
Oh, the wolf. It is Scooby, isn't it?
It really is Scooby.
just bit its tongue once and then fresh air bite. And
Now it's chasing
it's
its
at this
tail.
point, Fail, that the Diamond Golem Kool-Aid Man's out that door.
And he sees the other little goblin there
No, and
first.
the goblin was leaning against the door, so the goblin's actually launched out of the courtyard. So its corpse is like just dangling over the side of the wall.
Looks around in a confused manner, sees you, and is going to attack you next turn. So it's now your turn. You have to decide what to do. But first, are we all still cool with waiting? It hasn't been much. It hasn't been long. You've
What is
made
our?
it.
Are we in like a chopper that
Well,
we're sitting
Kyle
in?
came out,
Kyle
right?
came
We
back
should probably
and-
ask him for an update. Of
Right, so Kyle came back and then Sammy's character came back, so we'll be like, so what's happening? Are they gonna make it? Should we keep waiting?
I don't know what. I don't know. I told them all to run
Well, we'll keep waiting. We're in a chopper, right?
because it's only been
No,
like.
you're just in a you're just in like a fast stagecoach or whatever.
Oh, okay, we said chopper, so
Get to the chopper.
Give me like a steampunk chopper.
like
Like-
dirigible.
an
It's
airship.
It's an airship.
Okay, it's a. Yeah, what do you want it to be? What do you want?
It's about
this
as safe as that submarine they went to
It's an
the
airship.
Titanic
airship?
in.
It is an airship.
It's a chopper, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is the
driver.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
Well, Goblin
He's like,
Animal
the rest
Is,
of
Station.
the
Dutch from like Predator. His
Okay.
name's Dutch, and then his co-pilot is who's the other guy from Predator? The black guy.
Dylan.
Dylan. Yeah, the muscle where they do the
Carl
high
Weathers.
five with
Carl
the
Weathers.
giant
Yeah, that's
biceps.
Dylan.
So they go like bicep, high five.
That's the pilot.
Yeah, well, Dutch,
co-pilot.
Dutch
Dylan
is the
and
pilot.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, they're the pilot, co-pilot. Yeah.
What was his name in Predator? I forgot now. It was like
You got Dutch, which
it was
is
Dutch.
Dutch.
Dutch and
Schwarzenegger.
Dylan. Dutch and Dylan.
Dylan was, yeah.
Just because I remember Arnold
I
Schwarzenegger
just love that
saying
I'm
Dylan. Okay.
The pencil pushes.
And you know this. They're gonna wait. They were gonna wait, and you haven't been there that long. But you did just see the Kool-Aid Man burst forward.
I want the goblin.
That's the wolf.
That's the wolf.
Yeah.
Just use the other one for the wolf instead and transpose the...
We'll just say that's goblin. That's your golem now. So golem's here. Where are you?
I'm still kind of hidden on the side so he can't see me, but I want the
He
goblin.
sees you.
I want the goblin to run up and give him a big old hug
He sees you.
to
You want the
distract him.
goblin to go up and give him a hug?
I want the goblin to distract him for me.
Oh, you can do that. Run up
And
to
then as I'm climbing up the wall, I'll tell the wolf to get the H out.
Okay, so tell me what you want the goblin to do.
I want the goblin to go up and distract the goblin.
He's going like, doo 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 doo.
Run up and tap
Hi,
him.
Not that one, the
friends.
other one. Yeah.
It's like, hi, friend.
Hello.
All right, so the goblin comes up.
Does it have to make like a check to see if he's still enthralled, or does he just?
He has him for a minute of concentration.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's still in it. It's
As long as I'm muttering the words.
You just gotta be able to talk.
Alright.
And you would like the goblin to do what?
Run up and
Do whatever he can to distract the golem.
Give him a hug. Give him a
Give
bear
him a
hug.
hug. Trip him.
tickle his belly.
Instigate a fight.
Okay, tell me what the goblin does because you decide. You've decided.
Right? They're like
I want the goblin to go up and just start banging on his legs,
Yeah, or
telling him
their
to
whole
stop.
arm, like this.
Okay.
And I'm going to climb up the wall afterwards.
Green robbers are friends, not food.
That happens. The goblin runs up and runs right up and just starts hammering away in an angry way, or
Just like,
trying to-
stop it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, the goblin does that, and the golem just looks down,
That's distracting.
looks at you while you're climbing. So you've climbed over the fence while this is
But
happening.
as I'm getting at the top, I tell the wolf to get out too.
You tell the wolf to get out too.
Yeah.
The golem is just like, whatever. The golem opens the door and walks back into the. Has had enough for today. And the
It's been a
wolf.
very weird day.
The wolf
for
chases.
Golem.
The wolf does come and chase you guys.
Yay!
Yay, we got a pet.
You got a dire wolf. You did tell the goblin to do that, so the goblin's just standing there and says, "That's right."
Exactly.
And the other goblin's like, "We're gonna get fired."
Yes.
That was the unemployment line.
All right. Okay. The chopper, which I'm thinking It's still got dirigible aspects to it, but has cool chopper blades.
Just like a little like
Lifts off.
It's an airship.
Can we say something as Arnold Schwarzenegger Dutch and Dylan? So,
Definitely has a cigar. Is
We want to be back.
We want to be back.
We won't be back.
So okay, all right. This is stupid. I'm stealing it, but he sees who got colded.
That was.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, this is gonna be Batman.
Yeah. So just no. Dutch just looks over at Hubert and says, "Nice to see you." I stole that from McBain. I stole that from The Simpsons. For the provenance of that joke. But that was a highly successful. You accomplished each and everything. Fantastic.
And now we got a pet too.
And now we have a new pet.
You have a dire wolf,
Great.
and that goblin will come to his senses and
Like, what the
Get
heck?
fired.
most definitely get fired.
At least I'm
Don't
alive.
don't expect crypts to be this lightly guarded in the future. So now you know.
It was
now they know.
They're slightly
I had
guarded.
time and golem.
Oh, I'm talking about the golems and the direwolf. You know, that was the only one that had a golem in it. So I was wondering if you guys would have to fight the golem. That was cool, but you banished that wish sword. Oh, awesome, awesome guys.
That's helpful.
Great. That went better than I thought it would.
That was fun.
Yeah, we actually did it instead of just murdering everyone.
Or we can commit crime.
Good job.
It was
and,
either a lightly guarded cemetery or an insanely well guarded cemetery based on rolls. It turned into an insanely well guarded one. But for 2 wish spells, you only had to use one.
The wish sword is nice.
Yeah, you got the damn luck sword.
Thank you for joining us for Half OK Dungeons & Dragons, episode 46, titled Ship of Fools, part 5, Thanks for Robbing My Uncle's Grave, the 5th installment of our Ship of Fools campaign. We hope you don't find us as disappointing as our parents do. So I'm here with special guest Troy, and that was a surprisingly family-friendly campaign for us. So how did you think it went?
Thanks, Lauren. I thought it went great. I really enjoyed having the opportunity to lay traps, and though the traps were ineffective, ultimately, I thought it provided lots of fun and exciting and memorable adventures for the party. I thought it was great.
Yes, a good time was had by all. We prostrate ourselves at your feet and beg you to subscribe to our podcast and give us nice reviews so we don't cry more than we already do normally. Share us with all your cool friends. New Half OK D&D episodes out once a month-ish. Join us next time as we return to hell to find out if our characters were able to save the world from the summoning of the Deep Father and escape hell. Peace.
I've just been holding a corpse.
Like, it's time to smell.
Yeah.